I don't know why this one kind of looks like a Darth Vader style mic.
Yeah, this is what he uses for recording his podcast.
So what's your body count? I'm really a one and done kind of guy.
None of this is going to be in it, Alex. You got to save this juicy
Yeah,
Darth Vader.
I'm gonna bring it up
podcast bit.
organically. Okay, and we're rocking. We're back for another week. Quorators Season 2, now on Cracked, home of the fact. I'm Alex, and this is Jeremy, and we're your hosts.
What's up, dog?
We're here every week, and that's not exciting for anyone.
That's a cracked fact.
You know what's one fact? We have a great guest here this week. Our second recurring guest.
I hope it's Madonna.
It's Madonna. We're still waiting for the emails back on Madonna.
It better not be a guy with glasses.
Oh man, I got bad news for you. It's Django Gold, comedian Django Gold.
Hi guys.
Second in the pantheon after Kath Barbadoro.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Household name in her own right.
Hallowed company.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the company you keep here on Quorators, the Quora program. Hey, Django.
Yeah, Alex,
What's going on,
Not
man?
a whole lot.
What's rapping?
Ooh, here's something that's going on. Today's the first day of jacket weather.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Felt
that's
so
true.
good. Waking up, I had my window open for the first time. Brisk air coming in from the outdoors. Cannot beat it. Best thing in the world. Waking up with a smile on my face instead of dread. Mama, that's my recommendation.
How do you do in the heat, Django?
Don't like it.
No, I don't do well myself. It's really
As I get
pathetic.
older, I'm finding I'm just like anti-summer now. I'm totally one of those lame little fall guys with their little
Yeah.
outfits and shit. That's me all over. It turns out.
Oh, I like a hot apple cider.
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes me feel warm.
Hay rides, and not just for recreation, like to the office.
Yeah, for
Right.
transportation.
Haunted hayride to the grocery store. 100%.
I'm also a fall guy, but only because like the mafia
Beautiful-
keeps
look at this
arresting me.
I was about to say,
fall.
you were like jacket weather. Me and you were wearing plain white t-shirts.
I'm wearing a nice flannel.
Jeremy plaited up.
Beautiful flannel.
It's plaid season, baby.
Yeah, dog.
We're getting domed right now. Sucks for me. Well, Django, you have a new comedy special out. Do you
Yeah.
love to laugh?
Guys, if you love to laugh, and by you guys I mean the viewer.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Bag of
I'm tuning
tricks. My comedy special came out yesterday. It's called Bag of Tricks. It's on YouTube. Look for Django Gold. Bag of Tricks. It's a whole lot of laughs.
That's a whole lot of.
And know who it features in the audience?
It's true.
Alex Ptak.
That's right.
Okay.
Watch for your buddy Alex Ptak.
He's in there.
Easter egg.
14 minutes in.
You can see him laughing and or smiling in the crowd.
We're gonna put the timestamp for that in the description,
Good
so you
call.
can click
So
that.
you can
and
get through
right out of there.
get through the chaff. Get through the chaff and see Alex smiling.
You're gonna spot a view spike. YouTube provides you with those.
Thanks, YouTube.
So Django, you've been on the program before. You know the deal here.
I do.
We read you quoras, and we have to answer our quoras from last time, which I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember.
You don't remember the quarter from last time?
Was it a really good?
I don't
one?
remember it. It was okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
The question was, is there any evidence Jesus was a werewolf?
Ooh.
And
I wonder.
Why are there more than one response to this?
there's 10 answers, and all of them are mad at us. All the answers are like, fuck you, and how dare you?
Well, is he
yeah.
or not?
People get really sensitive about werewolves.
Yeah, there's a whole like religion
Remember
around
the Beatles said they're bigger than werewolves.
that. We are bigger than vampires.
A lot of
We are spookier than mummies.
a lot of standard wolf fans in the chat today.
Yeah.
This guy, Chris Hurst, says, is there any evidence Jesus was a werewolf? The evidence for Jesus and werewolves is equally non-existent.
Hey!
That's not true. That's just untrue.
I have bones of a werewolf.
The historical werewolf was real.
Yeah.
That's true.
He just wasn't the son of the moon or something.
It's hugely influential in the history of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The werewolf.
The werewolf?
Yes.
The original werewolf?
The alpha of the plains.
Some people say the original werewolf actually did not wear sunglasses.
Oh.
That's totally a fiction.
Kind of like little lies we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Werewolves give us morality on which to base our lives. So in a sense, it's a harmless fiction.
I'm one of those cranks about the werewolves where anytime it comes up, I just go, you know, he wasn't white. And they're like, he?
It?
What?
You know, the beast, the fallen one.
Yeah, no, but you know what we're talking about. Any other good comments, Jeremy?
A lot of jokes. Someone said most of the
They're treating
documentation.
this as a laughing matter.
How
I see.
dare
They
they?
came to Quora just to joke around with their friends.
That's not what we do here.
Most of the documentation surrounding Jesus being a werewolf was destroyed in a fire during a celebration of the moon, but tales exist today among the younger generations that he was definitely a werewolf. It's just like, yeah, I guess it's like a little bit funny.
That is words.
Sure. It's kind of a story, really, a parable.
These are all parables. That's why.
Yeah, little lessons for your life.
That's why they don't have a point or any real narrative arc, because they're parables.
You don't know if they're just
A
here
fox stole some grapes. The end.
Here's some. This is what I want. People mad at us. So Linda Wenzel says, all caps, "Where do you people get this stuff?
Hey!
Pipe dreams? No. Jesus was never ever a werewolf." And there's a lot of question marks and a lot of exclamation points.
Man, she's really. Oh, good. You give her an upvote.
Yeah.
Good. She earned it.
It was good feedback.
Yeah.
I don't want people in my circle who aren't going to challenge me when I step out of line.
Right. Yeah.
I want to
get
be asking the best quoras.
Yeah. You want a well-rounded podcast.
Yeah.
Peter Bureau says, no, there isn't, but the evidence that you are a moron is overwhelming.
Oh, baby!
Good point, Peter.
And
That's a damn shame.
waking up and getting burned.
It's kind of an early morning podcast. You guys feeling that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
Just
feeling
roll
that?
out of bed.
I haven't even read 10 mean comments yet today.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me until I've been insulted by a child on the internet.
A lot of people saying that Jesus never existed, which, again, is not true.
It's not true. And it doesn't address our werewolf question.
No. It makes me think that maybe he was a werewolf.
Yeah.
If people are like, he wasn't real. And I'm like, well, I know that's
what are
not
they
true.
hiding? These people are so vehemently anti-werewolf. This is inspiring me to the opposite direction.
If you could turn water into wine, why not man into wolf?
There you go.
Think about that. All right, well, that's that.
It's kind of a split decision.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's never any answers here at Quorators.
No,
No,
only more
only
questions.
Is that a tagline you guys have?
No,
It's on the same page.
we're really syncing up today. We're the thing is the fall weather's here. It's breezy outside. Everyone's wearing a jacket, and everybody's going back to school. Isn't that
That's
right?
so
Jeremy?
true.
And
It's
so-
September.
We're kind of syncing
Class
up.
is back.
Yeah. We're all putting on our backpacks. We're going to Staples.
Yeah.
We're getting our what's your favorite kind of folder?
Ooh. Were you a binder kid? Or a notebook kid?
I had a little of each. You have those big fat binders. You can fit a notebook in there.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I hate these divisive questions, but you gotta ask them.
I love having a new pen.
Oh yeah,
As a person,
gel point.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
it's a little too sloppy for me. I like standard Bic.
People always say the best pens are like these inky slop factories. And I don't know how they do it because my hand
Professor Inks.
slides off the page.
Yeah, no. Something I realized recently is that, as a kid, I was really into like the back to school shopping, all the folders in the organization.
Who isn't?
That is like the earliest autism detection you could imagine. Just like, oh, good. I have a green folder for history class
Yes.
and also a green notebook, also for history. Like, yeah, that is 100%
Yeah.
what was happening.
What about when
there.
people argue about like what colors are what? Where they're like, "What color is science?" And everyone's like, "It's blue," and one guy's like, "Science is supposed to be black," and it's like that's incorrect.
Wrong. Check again. Math is black.
Yeah. I don't remember having that particular
No,
debate. Maybe I wasn't autistic after all. This has been a really revelatory podcast already. It's gone back and forth.
Django, you need to check your circle. But I've dug up a bunch of back to school questions
Yes.
that we can ask here on the podcast.
it's back to school. Do you have a song for that or no? I would find one, but we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, how about
Stab a button.
It's back to school. History class, that's in school. That counts.
All right. Well, this is our first school question that we found, and this question is bullying someone love?
Okay, this is a good question.
This doesn't feel like a school. I guess people do get bullied in school.
Yeah,
people
people
get
love
bull-
each other in
Can
school.
you get bullied outside of school?
Yeah,
I think
you
people
definitely
get bullied
can.
in interactions all the time.
Yeah.
When I feel bullied on the computer, it feels less personal.
Sure.
It feels like someone yelling at you out of a car. It doesn't feel like the kind of face-to-face intimate bullying you're going to get.
There's
in
that
a
You
school
get like
famous,
setting.
little passive aggressive bullying interactions in the real world. Have you never experienced that?
Never
You live
once
a
in
charmed
my life,
where you're just
Django.
being respected and loved by everyone you cross.
As an alpha myself, it all directions flow down from me.
Oh.
This is something
Run off.
that happens. Yeah. I would say that it is love.
Look, Webster's dictionary defines it as, yes.
You ever bully your wife, Alex?
I'll put her in a locker sometimes. That's a sex thing.
Fair enough. And that's also love.
And that's also love.
Rip up her mail.
Yeah, just kind of eat her lunch. Please help my wife.
Donate to the wife Patreon.
Do either of you have strong bullying experiences?
Not really.
I feel like bullying after like middle school is kind of rarer than it used to be.
Yeah.
There were kids that were just like dicks,
Yeah.
but it didn't feel concentrated enough or like violent enough for me to be considered bullying.
Yeah, the media depiction of bullying where like the football team comes and breaks all the windows on your car or whatever.
Right.
Like
I
had never seen that.
Maybe I've lived a charmed life. I mean, I did grow up in California. We were all hippy dippy, loving and kissing one another.
Love is love, and bullying isn't love in California.
There you go. That's your answer.
Okay.
I think I was just anonymous in school.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fully anonymous.
That's a smart
Not
move.
the hacker collective.
Mask on. 4 full years.
Something I did do as in high school, like very early, like freshman year or something, this kid wanted to fight me and he punched me in the face.
Whoa.
Sounds like he wanted to fight you, all right.
And he like followed me around town for like half an hour, and then
Whoa.
I was like with my friends, and I swear to God, this is like so embarrassing. I argued my way out of it by being like, look, if either there's 2 ways this goes, either I win the fight and it's embarrassing for you, or you win the fight and everyone's like, you beat up Jeremy Kaplowitz, and it's still pretty embarrassing for you. And the kid like thought it over and was like, you're right.
Sounds like he wasn't really that passionate about the fight.
Yeah, he just punched me one time.
Wow.
Was there a good reason to need to take you down?
Yeah. What was
like
I think
prison
just like
rules.
too much
and not that it's ever a reason
testosterone.
for violence, but what
Yeah,
was the excuse?
he had no reason for it. He was just like he just like I don't know, he just wanted to punch someone, I think.
He was eyeing you
Sometimes you just
as
gotta do it.
the top dog in the yard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see if there's any good answers on here. I'm interested to see if Quora thinks bullying is love.
Oh, I did marry that kid eventually. So
Oh, this is a good story.
Emily Claire 4 says, do you even know what bullying is? Look it up, then decide how being bullied is good for someone. Love is wanting what is best for someone.
I'm looking it up on Quora by asking if it's love.
Yeah.
Bullying is not good, but when I was in primary school, a boy would hit me and call me names. When I got older, I found out he did it because he liked me. So it would be hard to truly understand what love can make us do. Each person is different and show love in different ways. But maybe if that person who bullying another person just doesn't know how to love. Okay, who cares?
I think the Arnold Helga situation.
Yeah.
I think that this is just an excuse that adults give to like not have to deal with bullying, where it's just like, oh, this boy is bullying me, and there's like, he probably just likes you.
Yeah, he's probably in love.
All right, see you later.
This boy's stockpiling ammunition. he probably is in love with his classmates.
Yeah, I knew that this boy was in love with me when he edited me into a game of Doom and shot me over and over again.
Yeah, it's the mod where every villain is Jeremy's face.
In a perfect recreation of
Jeremy's
my home.
house, final level. Find scared Jeremy.
It definitely isn't just one of the narratives adults tell each other to get over the reality that children are just little demons you have
bad.
to wait out.
They're not good.
They're bad, folks.
Anti-children stance here on Quorators. Boo children.
Boo children, if you're a child, get help.
Seek treatment.
And get bent.
Yeah, and get out of here.
I think that's enough of that one. This one is from chamberofsecret1.quora.com. What is this,
That's
Alex?
right. Okay, well, it's a specific answer for a question.
But what is Chamber of Secret?
I don't know. I put in the word school, Jeremy, because I'm finding out
And it led us to
important
the
school
chamber.
questions.
Here we go into the chamber.
Is it not Harry Potter related?
It's not.
Alternative Chamber of Secrets?
It's like I don't
Chamber of
know.
Secrets, no relation.
You have to like apply to be able to post on Chamber of Secret 1.
Okay,
anyway,
you have to have a good resume.
It has 109 contributors, but 3,000 followers.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, this question is time to blush. So what are the best moments with your school crush?
This is something I've always wanted to ask Django. Django, what are the best moments with your school crush?
Probably when she accidentally left her notebook in homeroom and I smelled it.
Come on. Don't smell a notebook. They're not for that.
That's true.
Although you can buy scented markers. Our sponsor for the show today, Scented Markers. The red one. Smells like red.
Gets you fucked up.
Now,
Yeah.
now I'm trying to think back on my crushes, and they're all kind of drifting away in time.
They're all so hot.
If anything, they've gotten hotter, and more refined.
Good.
This is a particularly good answer to the question.
Okay.
A lot of people are telling like novels in this thread.
Yeah, there's a lot of poems, I think, on this. This website. This is from Astrophile, who is an INTJ, amateur astronomer and chess player at Earth (planet).
I'd be more impressed if they were a professional astronomer. I don't know why we were wasting time with these also-rans.
Well, they're at Earth if you need to talk to them.
Which one is INTJ? I forget.
It's like the dark intellectual personality.
Okay.
If you can believe such a thing.
Anyone who wears a cloak.
Anyone who studies the stars in their free time. They say, I never had a crush. I didn't even have friends. I used to live alone and even sit alone in the class. Most of the days pass without even talking to my classmates. However, in class 10th, I have chess as my crush. I've won a silver medal in zonal chess tournament against previous national level senior players. Now I'll be going to nationals. Also, my another crush is astronomy. I love to gaze in her eyes, the night sky, and praise her every time I see. I hate people. So do you think I'd ever have one? Single forever.
Sunglass emoji.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeremy, you made me blush.
Time to
That's
blush.
actually really sweet.
His crush is chess and then also astronomy. Shout out astronomy.
This
at the
is
end of the
clearly
crush
just a
question.
child.
I take it back. I am not autistic. I once again, I'm on team anti-autism.
Yeah, you're the football captain of this
That's the
podcast
thing.
right now.
When I learn about these internet people, I feel like fucking James Bond. Yeah, maybe I am super confident and normal.
Yeah.
These answers are all so long.
Yeah, we do not have time because they would take up a whole podcast, but needless to say, they'll get you blushing.
Alex and I both married our high school girlfriends.
We kind of locked in the crush in a way, so that we could live this question forever.
Live the crush life.
Live the crush. Quorators podcast.
Time to blush. It's the blush zone.
The market of dating is scary.
Should I look up anything else from Astrophile? They've asked some questions.
Do you have any questions about the stars and moon?
It's mostly about being a 10th grader.
Well, no then.
They're 15. All right, let's leave them alone because they're a child. This
We
next
should have
question.
a button for that.
Child alert.
No.
Wee-oo. I got it somewhere. I got not this, but something like
Child
this.
alert.
Child alert. Air horn.
That layered with like a crying baby.
Ah!
I lost my lolly. I think that'd be a good sound effect. So if you guys are taking notes.
All right, we got one more school
Yeah,
one.
it's school. This question is, how do you deal with a teacher who has a nasty mouth?
Ooh, after this one, I gotta get to class.
Now, do you think this is like smell-wise or gross-wise, or do you think this is like cursing?
It's sass
I'm
mouth.
gonna guess
Sass.
sass or cursing.
Like every time you raise your hand, they're like, "You tree trunk arms."
Have I ever told the story in this podcast about my smelly teacher?
No.
Jacob listens to every episode.
It'd be fine if Django said yes.
There was a teacher at my school who apparently smelled. I never had her, but she smelled so bad that kids would bring Febreze and spray it when she wasn't there. And it was like this big mean
Oh, they
thing.
wouldn't spray her with Febreze.
No. Like when she would walk by, they'd spray Febreze.
Like a bad dog.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. So I always thought it was just like a bunch of kids who were bullying a teacher.
Yeah.
But she was arrested years later for having illegal farm animals kept in her house.
What the hell? Wait, so there was a good reason
Yeah.
for it.
Is it illegal? It's illegal to own farm animals and have them in your home.
This
I
is
think
in
you
New
can't
York.
just have like a bunch of pigs in your
It's
Long
your
Island
property
house.
/ soulmates. what fucking government overreach? You can't have a bunch of chickens in your apartment. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Time to
Yeah.
blush. Let's discuss the farm animals in your house.
Man, that was not the teachers later arrested for a crime. Everyone has a story like this, and it all ends at the exact same crime.
Yeah, right.
And this was not it. Man.
So anyway, bring Febreze is my answer.
See, yeah, the writer's block end to all of the bad teacher tales are like, wouldn't you know it, pedophile?
I mean, we had those too.
Yeah.
They just
But they smelled great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're charming and alluring and charismatic, as
Yeah.
you must be.
We're so
they-
synced up today.
We're
for
texting all
class.
those children. This is a group project.
Yeah.
What is podcasting if not a group project?
Yeah,
It's a lab.
It's a weekly book report about people on the internet.
All right, let's do a new segment here. I feel like I know everything about school then.
Yeah, should we not read any of these?
Oh.
Are there any good answers here? If you have real firsthand knowledge of the teacher, and I mean you have actually witnessed this, report the teacher and incident to the administration.
Send them to the FBI.
Narc on everyone.
No one is rude to my son.
There's only 2 answers. The student, or better, the parent, should file a report with the school every time the teacher uses, quote, blue language.
How are you supposed to learn about the fucking real world if you don't hear curse language?
Yeah, who cares?
Like, give me a break, man. School is supposed to open your mind, not.
Yeah.
You need teachers just sitting in the front being like, this fucker, what who's George Washington?
George Washington was the first fucking president. Oh, wow. Learning is fun.
Thomas Jefferson's just some piece of shit he hangs out with. I don't know. I'm drunk as hell.
All right, well, that's that question.
Okay.
On to our romance segment, Quora Romance.
Have fun at school, kids.
Sorry, it's pink. It's the wrong one. Welcome to Quora Romance. Tales of love. Questions of passion.
Ooh.
That was a
Right,
great sound
for a
cue.
while. Thanks. We had to stop using the other one.
What was the other one?
It was Austin Powers.
Now that we're on the very fancy crack.
Your corporate
podcast.
overlords aren't
Yeah.
going to pay the.
We're being censored.
Austin Powers shows up at crack sometimes. We did want to embarrass
He's
him.
so mean.
So mean. So
Steve,
He bullies Alex.
Talking about a sass mouth.
Yeah.
He's always telling me to behave.
The man is horny all the time.
It was so fucked up. He said Alex isn't groovy. It was so mean. He undressed him in front of everybody. He's like,
lucky
you're
I
not groovy. Anyway, this question is, are you kept shaved?
Romance.
I wouldn't say anyone is keeping me shaved.
Yeah, that really does sound like it's an animal that you need to.
Is this a veterinarian asking?
shorn.
I found a similar question here that says, who shaves down below and who wants to share a pic so I could see?
Is that what people are coming to Quora for?
Look at this one.
Jeremy,
Can
if
you
you're
share
interested-
hot Bob pics?
We're getting off the beaten track here.
Sorry.
We have to answer the question, are you kept shaved?
I've not really kept that
Save this for
shaved.
pervert
I'm not
Quorators.
kept that shaved. Like somebody is checking in, but they don't really do their due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an office job.
They're fucking maintaining like 20 different podcast hosts. They can't be expected to.
I just go to Supercuts and tell them to have at it.
I want to see if anyone sent a photo of themselves shaved down below, but it seems like no. Oh, this
No.
person says you can check my profile.
Click it.
You're going to make me do the work here? Come on.
Do you want me to do it, Alex, or no?
If you enjoy this question, you're going to love
Should I
the
click
next
this?
two
That does
questions.
not look like the blurred up.
Oh, well,
Oh my God.
Well, it's not going on the YouTube.
That's definitely not going on.
Enjoy this picture of Frogger I've put in the YouTube.
I was so naive. I saw the blurred vision. I was like, that's clearly not someone's bound genitals in some kind of pain box. And I was
I
wrong.
really did not expect that.
Nor did I. It's beautiful that we still have the ability to be surprised.
Jeremy's scared. He's crying.
Oh, man.
He's crying.
That's really funny.
And well, that was not very romantic.
Can we
This is
just
the same question?
move on to the next question,
It's
please?
the same fucking question though.
Are you shaven smooth?
I'm not shaved smooth.
No.
No one's keeping me shaved, and I'm not shaved smooth.
Alex, how many of these did you find?
A couple. I actually found more I didn't put in the doc.
third
And you should
one
be
is,
thankful for that.
What if the male area is shaved? Is it strange?
Now, you've recently come across this.
I cannot believe.
That's a good answer.
Did we explain that it was a photo of someone's dick like tied up?
Yeah, no, I think you
Viewers,
could
okay.
put
Close
it
your eyes and
together
visualize this if you can.
listening to the show, or from the picture of Frogger I put into this video.
What if the male area is shaved?
What if it's shaved?
This is a Socratic inquiry.
You couldn't get stuck in an escalator that way.
There you go. That's something.
That's something I worry about a lot, getting stuck in an escalator.
You gotta keep your shoes tied in your various draperies.
Like if you fell down and you weren't wearing pants and then had a lot of hair,
Oh, if you weren't wearing
then you
pants
could
on the
get
escalator,
sucked
yeah, you
into
would
an
be
escalator dick
fucked.
first.
I think about that every time I'm riding an escalator nude.
Every time I close my eyes, it comes up.
Although I do have some shorts with like the little stringy,
Sure, yeah.
Oh, that's
Things-
trouble.
That could suck me down.
I hope it's worth it for the attention you get.
It's
Django.
worth it for hanging out with various 1990s WWF wrestlers.
Yeah, whenever you're around the Counting Crows guy, it's always the shorts to wear.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't have to spend too much time on that, but that's just an interesting
I wish there'd be
question.
at least one romantic question.
Yeah, these are all about
These
shaving.
are all about grooming, which I don't find very.
You know what?
It's romantic. It's for love.
They should just bring fucking after hours back to this website.
Shut up. Shut up.
Where's after hours?
I don't know where they are.
Where's Michael Swaim?
I keep sending them emails to say shaved. They don't answer me.
All right, well.
It's like the Valentine's says shaved ? Yes or no?
This next segment is forbidden knowledge. It's nope, that's not it. Yeah, there it is. This is
The questions you're afraid to ask. Dark secrets. Forbidden knowledge.
Nice.
This is a forbidden question. It's if helium is lighter than air, how do the trucks that transport it stay on the road and not float up into the sky?
Do trucks transport helium?
Not that I know of.
Have you
I mean,
seen
they
that?
must transport helium tanks.
Yeah.
That must be
But
happening.
A helium tank doesn't float.
I always figured it's just a truck filled with balloons.
I also
That's the most
assumed
efficient
that.
way of getting to the
Yeah.
county fair.
Yeah.
If you have to deliver to a lot of children's birthday parties in a row, you probably just
Right,
want
right.
How many balloons does it take to hoist one person?
Ooh,
There's a
we'll
film
remember it
called
for
Up.
the end.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, is that what happened? Is that how the grandma died in Up? I don't
Yeah.
remember too well.
Yeah, she
Death by
She
balloon.
fell.
She
She fell from 300
she couldn't
feet.
hold on good enough, and then the grandpa was like, "I'll do it better than that. I can do better than that. I'll put the whole damn house on."
I
it."
can also go on a little adventure with a neighborhood boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need her here.
Take that, dead wife.
You stupid dead wife.
That's what the movie's about. Is him constantly saying.
That's the moral of the story. Is he
wife.
wins.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Grandpa wins. So there's a picture of the Goodyear blimp
Yeah.
in this answer,
And what a year it's been.
and what a year it's been.
Empty. This blimp weighs around 10 tons. It is many
What?
times larger than a truck. So it gives you an idea of how much helium you need to make this thing fly. Okay.
Okay, so
That's
what
the
they're
first
saying,
constructive answer we've had so far today.
Yeah.
it's somehow better than all the shaved ones. So I guess it's the opposite of what I was thinking, which is that the truck's too heavy. The truck's actually too light, and they need more helium to make it go up.
Yeah.
Because the blimp's 10 tons by itself.
Yeah, it's really heavy. Trucks are
Right.
heavy.
So if the truck had more of a payload for helium, it would be
It's payload
it could
deficient.
coast to its destination.
It's a fact-based podcast.
Has anyone here ever ridden in a blimp?
No. Have you?
No.
No. Rob, you ever been in a blimp?
Don't.
Honeymoon, maybe. I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think you have autism.
Just because I always fantasize about riding in a blimp does not make me autistic. And I'm sick of these arbitrary stereotypes you keep putting on me.
If we have time at the end, we're all going to take the test.
The autism test?
Yeah.
I've never actually taken that.
We should all do it.
I'm surprised I've never taken that.
Is that the one where you hold your hand in front of your face?
Yeah.
Like bite your elbow.
Yeah, it's got to be like right in front of your face.
Put on those brass knuckles and put your hand in front of your face.
This question is, can a person die from laughter?
Oh, now Django, you're the perfect guest to ask for
Gotta
this.
say, there were a lot of fatalities at my special taping. Bag of Tricks
Wow.
available on YouTube. Die laughing.
Die laughing.
You all are all gonna die laughing.
It's an interesting pitch for this special because I would say you won't die laughing if I want people to watch it. I would say others will die, maybe.
Sure.
Yes.
No, you might die.
Also, it's not a very good business model if you're killing your fans.
You shouldn't be killing
Danger
anyone. I try
alert.
not to kill anyone.
But if someone said that this was like so funny that people have died, would you want to watch it? I feel like I would. I'd want to check it
It is
out.
kind of like a taste of danger type
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, when that bound penis showed up on the computer a little while ago, you laughed pretty hard. How
know what?
funny would something have to be?
You know what it was?
Death's door.
What made me laugh really hard was that I tried to close it and I enlarged it.
Classic rookie mistake.
And I just-
First time
It's
using a
outside of
computer.
the computer.
Because I forget that like you can't see it in the video, but like my brain goes to like there's a penis on screen and I have to
That's what my
hide
brain
it.
told
Oh
me
no.
too. My brain also had an identical impression. from
They're
that.
gonna catch me.
Yeah.
What if Alex finds out I'm not reading the quoras, just looking at penises
Are you
over
jacking off?
Our next question comes from Hung Daddy 12.
So just the seeing like fetish porn and trying to hide it, and then it got bigger. I almost died. There's that great Monty Python sketch. You ever seen this? Where like the British invent a joke that's so funny that when you hear it, you die, and it becomes like a weapon they use in like the war.
I've actually never really seen Monty Python.
That's more of a drama.
Check them out. It's a
check
good
out Monty
sketch.
Monty Python, Life of Brian, available now, whatever streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming things are streamed.
Close friends of the show, we support everything they say. All of the members.
Are they doing a bunch of like anti-trans stuff lately or something?
Well, they're old
They're
British.
British.
people,
Oi.
yeah. Precisely. Precisely.
That's my best British accent I can do.
I think there are good answers on this one.
Yeah. Okay. Can a person die from laughing? Let's see. Yes, it's very possible. However, unlikely to die from laughter. I almost did a couple years ago. Do you want to hear this guy's story about how he laughed so hard?
Yeah, I do.
James
I loved
Harrell,
it.
he says, I was in math class and I finished my assignment. My awesome teacher said I could use one of the class Chromebooks to play on. I went on YouTube and started watching my favorite YouTuber, Quorators. What the fuck? No, just
Wow,
kidding. It's
we're
Dashy
Indians?
Games. Then I got a stick of gum and started chewing it. I was incredibly stupid chewing gum while watching one of his bodies.
Yeah, probably his videos.
Anyway, I started laughing so hard during one of the videos, I choked on the gum. I couldn't breathe and my eyes wouldn't stop watering. I had to get walked out of class to the bathroom to cough up the gum.
See, that's
Luckily, I
not from
coughed up the
laughing,
gum.
though.
I
That's from
agree.
choking on gum.
I fully agree with you.
If you went to the like, if you're doing the autopsy on this stupid gum boy, the doctor would be like, he choked on gum.
Got a
They
case-
wouldn't be like,
case
something
of the
must have been
giggles.
so funny. He
Yeah,
died.
He watched a hilarious Twitch streamer video.
He was on Dashy Games watching another one of
Dashy
his
Games.
bodies.
That's how I know I've been left behind by the modern generation because I see phrases like dashy games all the time. I'm like,
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I also enjoy dashy games.
I gotta check that out. I haven't seen any of the bodies. Do you think bodies are just a typo for videos? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
I thought maybe it was like, if you follow Dashy Games, you know his videos are called bodies.
We can look him up.
They're
Chef.
bodies of work.
Yeah, let's see what Dashy Games has to say for himself.
Yeah,
Look up
zoom in
Dashy
on it.
Games.
Let's pull up
This might
Dashy
be like
Games.
a famous.
Oh,
Oh no,
boy.
he's got 6 million subscribers.
Oh wow, he's
That's-
my age.
Hey, good.
Look at this
keep
picture
at
of
it.
him. His profile picture is like a cartoon of him screaming.
Honey.
He looks pretty fucking funny. He's got his tongue sticking out in this one.
Somehow, for some reason, this is all very depressing. I don't know what it is about this like part of the internet. It's-
You wish you were Dashy Games so
I looked
bad,
up
dog.
bodies, but it doesn't seem like it's.
You wish you were
How
Dashy,
Dashy
Games every
lost 50
day.
pounds. Good for him.
Yeah, good for Dashy.
Dashy Games was actually my high school crush. It's hard for me seeing him so successful like this.
What languages does Dashy speak? Oh, he speaks Spanish. Therefore, he is Hispanic.
Fluent in gamer.
To
That's
end
how
off
that
my
works.
project, I'll show you some of Dashy's videos.
All right.
All right.
Weird.
I got nothing to do. Let's watch some Dashy videos.
This has now become a Dashy Games podcast.
See on
He's worth 15
Fortnite?
million. I'm sure he's on everything.
I imagine he's quite wealthy.
I wonder if he's played Roblox.
There's a Wikipedia page someone linked to that is Death from Laughter, and it has a bunch of cases, but it's not Quora, so like.
Okay, I guess we'll
Sorry.
never know.
Wikiporators.
I need another fake doctor on Quora to tell me that people have died from this.
There's a few modern ones on here. In 1989, someone died watching a fish called Wanda.
Oh.
That's
That's
which
a
is
crazy movie to die
written
laughing
by
from.
John
I'm sorry.
Cleese, who is one of the Monty Pythons and transphobic, I think. Or no, is he the one who's like, who cares?
I can't keep track of
he's
which
British.
Monty Pythons
slander
are
whoever we need
doing
to
what.
slander.
Yeah,
Hey,
whatever.
I'm John. Cleese.
Allegedly.
There you go.
I'm John Cleese. Oi.
I can't believe fucking Austin Powers keeps bullying Alex.
Yeah, it's after a close association with John Cleese.
A lot of these are like old, like this guy, this like ancient Greek philosopher, Chrysippus,
Oh, Chrysippus.
the man who died from laughing at his joke, is a 3rd century BC Greek Stoic philosopher who died of laughter after he saw a donkey eating his fermented figs.
Ugh.
He told a slave
that's
to
a good
give the
bit.
donkey undiluted wine to wash them down, and then, having laughed too much, he died.
Honestly, though, back in like 600 BC, you could see a donkey eating figs. It'd be the funniest fucking thing
Yeah,
you've
this is
ever
before the
seen.
internet, so
Yeah.
we had to make do.
They didn't have dashy games back then. If you could show Crispus dashy games,
They're
he'd
just
die
barbarians.
immediately.
Yeah.
All they care about is killing Gauls. It's so sad.
I like that it says
Pathetic.
the joke. I need more. I want them to like say what the joke was.
Oh my
Oh, you want to know what
god.
the fish called wanted joke was? in particular?
Yeah, or like this one, they say like this guy in the Philippines died, and they supposedly he died laughing at a joke, but they don't say what the joke was.
You had to be there.
I guess.
It's not gonna land for you the way it did for this guy it killed.
You really had to be there watching this guy
Yeah.
die in the Philippines.
You just hear it now and you think that's big money.
All right, let's see if there's any other answers here that's worth reading. On the contrary, one can die of too little laughter. And it saddens me that nowadays most people
Saddens me as
cannot
well. I try to
survive
jump in and say it saddens me.
without some sort of technology or psychotropic drugs.
Jesus Christ. The
What
answer,
a
as
bad
always,
answer.
is macro dosing.
It's gonna be hard finishing the podcast now that I'm just so saddened.
I just like, has anyone ever died laughing? It's like, well, actually, some people can die from being
This guy's
depressed.
calling out the Monty Python sketch.
Is that what they
Oh, yeah,
meant?
there you go.
Being
So you weren't
depressed?
fabricating it.
Okay.
It is
All
a
right.
famous one.
Ha
Is it-
ha,
he's-
Monty
this guy says,
Python.
this is a doctor. Dr. Joe says, when we think of dying of laughter, we might first think of the Monty Python sketch. Well, some of us did.
That's right.
Some of us did.
Although this guy beat you by several years.
He did. All right, let's read another one of these questions.
This Quora user will be replacing Jeremy on episodes moving
Oh,
forward.
this
is
is
that the idea? The best core answers.
It's the best of the best, and right now it's just us.
You got, it's a meritocracy every
Yeah,
week.
no,
You guys do
absolutely.
the best job of this, and that's how it works.
yeah. If someone beats us, then they can have it.
It's never happened before. It never will happen.
This is our Incel and Manosphere segment called The Quoker.
Let's get that pulled up.
This is an
So
original song
Django,
that Alex wrote.
yeah, this is a song. It kind of conveys ninja-style thoughts, which is a lot of things that incels think about.
Yeah.
Have you come across one of these non-pussy-getting motherfuckers?
No.
Me neither. Well, let's read some of their questions.
I can has cheeseburger mugs.
Gotcha.
What should I do if a Papa John's worker insults me?
Oh man.
Oh man.
First off, violence.
Does Papa John's have like physical locations?
Yeah.
They're not. I thought they were delivery only for
Where
some
they
reason.
churn out that garlic butter sauce.
This is the kind of little prince I am. I assume,
I want
it's,
my Papa John's ferried to me.
I assume it's a ghost kitchen, Papa John's.
Yeah. I actually don't think I've ever had Papa John's.
Had it
seems-
once or
seems really-
twice.
Really unappetizing.
I think it's a
Yeah.
regional thing because I don't think there were any around me in
but
Massachusetts.
they have them in New York.
Yeah, they definitely do. I had Domino's a lot in college.
Yeah, sure.
Domino's is, yeah.
But the thing is, if you're in New York City, then what are the odds you're getting Papa John's? Because there's pizza every three
Right.
buildings.
That is
I
true.
live near a Domino's that's always full. Which is
Yeah.
weird.
People like reliable experience, but it is kind of a
You know what it is? Also, like Domino's and Papa John's, they're really not pizza. It's like its own thing. Yeah, you see, Rob agrees.
Rob pointing
it's
at
like
Jeremy.
I haven't had it in many years, but it's like, do you want pizza? That's a whole other.
How would you
meal?
categorize it? Bread?
Yeah. What do you say, Rob?
flatbreads?
Do you like? Are you a big? It's fast food. Yeah.
Sure.
It's like a plastic composite.
Yeah. It's like, do you want a burger or do you want McDonald's?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Where it's like, I don't know if a Big Mac is really a burger.
I mean,
but it is something.
These are
I think
controversial.
an AI bot would identify it as a burger. But
If a CAPTCHA pulled up and you
Yeah.
had to click 3 burgers,
yeah, as the time ticks down before the bomb goes
I
off.
don't think the Big Mac
Eat
counts.
the hamburger, or this whole building goes up in flames.
I think the car is a hamburger instead.
Yeah,
Those CAPTCHA bombs are really a menace.
They gotta be stopped.
that could be a good movie.
Yeah.
CAPTCHA bomb
Capture terrorist.
CAPTCHA terrorist.
to capture predator.
I've been captured.
Tag 3 children you think are sexy, and you're like, I won't tag any of them.
I've fallen
I
for this before.
refuse. It's a saw.
I don't even want to go on this website.
It's CAPTCHA saw. There's a key inside this answer.
You've lived a life not knowing what you see before your eyes.
Sometimes the hamburger before your eyes. Yeah.
What is this fucking question?
Something about pizza or something.
I don't know. Fucking, what do I do if
Not pizza.
Papa
Oh,
John's
if they're
were-
rude to you, fucking kick their ass,
Kick
bro.
their fucking
Get in there.
ass.
Fuck, give them
Destroy
left.
them.
Yeah, destroy them.
Use your legs first. They're more dominant.
Someone says just order it online, which is true.
That's always a good answer.
Why are you there?
If
It's not
you've
a
been
restaurant.
like domed by the Papa John's employee in a way where you're ashamed to show your face in the restaurant again, you can order
Bullied.
online. And if they don't remember you, they won't spit in your food.
Sucks getting bullied by someone wearing an apron. Lowest form of bullying.
First off, ask if they're having a bad day. It's a funny thing to do. Just get your pizza and leave.
I see you called me a cock ass. Are you having a bad day?
Clearly, this is less a reflection on me and more a reflection on you, cock ass.
And also, you're the cock ass. You are.
The Papa John's guy is famously like a psycho too, right?
Yeah, he got fired for saying the N word.
Ate
Oh, okay.
40 pizzas in like 30 days or something like that. Was that what it was?
Yes,
Damn.
as well. Yeah, I think he was just publicly a psychopath a bunch of times. And they were like, Papa John, you gotta be.
Yeah.
You have to start a new family. You're no longer welcome at this pizza home.
I like this one. This guy says, "Lick his face. You have strep throat. Remember?"
That has to be.
Building out a
This is a
world.
series.
Scotty Bell says, "Tell his mom said that his penis never grew."
Bam! Play the
Bam,
down sound.
Yep.
Scotty Bell.
You're wrecked. You're wrecked.
This guy is kind of like the
Penis
one-liner
never grew.
king, honestly. He has 5,000 answers. He lives in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
He answered one 7 hours ago. If a nurse cannot find her doctor in an emergency situation, what should she do? Scotty says, when in danger, when in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's Scotty.
Scotty
baby.
Bell is taking his own life.
Scotty showed up. He handled the thing.
Yeah, so he's just owning everyone left and right.
This is not the kind of behavior we endorse here on Quorators.
No,
Yeah.
this is an
This is
archaeological
only denigrating the platform.
anthrop.
What is the first thing a doctor sees? $? signs.
Oh, got
I'm
him.
really questioning the question is, what is the first thing a doctor sees? It's like a riddle.
What is
dollar signs. It
What
took me
does a
second.
doctor see in the morning?
Anyway, we got more incel questions here.
Yes.
These are really good incel questions. I want to make
This
sure
one
we
was
get
sent
to
to
all of
us
them.
by Crying to Radiohead. This question is, how to find a girlfriend on Quora?
So, now Django, you're a single man.
I am, and every night I'm out there hitting the question and answer forums to find a lady.
It's not necessarily intuitive how to pick one up on Quora, as a lot of them live in Asia and Europe, as far as I can tell.
Until today, I did not realize there was this much interaction between questioners and answerers.
There is. It's abundant.
It's like a fucking meat market website.
Yeah.
And the sexual tension builds from there.
Yeah.
So you would need to get somebody in your area. You would need to find singles in your area. I don't know if that's a service the internet can provide yet.
Ideally, like a lonely, horny housewife that just wants to fucking leave.
Yeah, or just like these advertisements, by the way, are getting out of hand. They're just like, these old bags look like shit. You want to go over their house?
Insulting some stock photo model.
I want to know what I clicked on that made you give me this.
Well, they can read our hearts better than we can, apparently.
Yeah, you knew from my knife searches that this is what I'm looking for.
You're looking for an old bag to fuck.
I like this answer a lot. This guy says, I didn't get any girlfriend from Quora. Maybe someday I will. But I found a mentor. She is the most beautiful, interesting, and caring person I've ever talked to in my whole 20 years of life. She tells me things that no one tells. And she goes on to talk about how great this...
She tells me things that no one tells.
I met a girl on Quora. We started talking, and on the third day, I was with her sitting at the rooftop at 3 o'clock in the morning in her city.
Okay, but how do you find out where she lives, I guess? This is what I want to know, because Quora is very much like, here's 100 people from India.
Also, who are these people who are like, hey, great job answering that question. Come to my city.
Yeah.
I'm in Memphis.
Let's see where he lives.
As
He
your
lives
mentor,
in,
I command you.
Come to Punjab.
Yeah. This person says, girlfriend search in Quora. Can you find a girlfriend in Quora? Yes, you can find a girlfriend in Quora. How can you not? The Quora user numbers is passed beyond the millions, and there must be at least one person you can connect with. The question reigns how? Tracking.
tracking.
And all these millions
Hunt
of
them.
users, it is more likely for the users from India to become your girlfriend. No ocean gaps or distances.
Oh, is this really all just
This must be an Indian
Indians on
person?
this website? I didn't realize that.
I think it's just by the numbers the users are Indian on Quora. and also
if I'd known that,
in the
that
world.
That was factored into my analysis today.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was a thing.
If China didn't have a separate internet, it would also be all in China. Just they have more. They have more curious people.
We're losing the Quora race.
we have to win the 21st century of Quora questions.
The first thing you have to do is track down and make a record book of all the users from India.
Yep.
Make sure to
How long
maintain the
could it
record from
take?
A to Z, and in order to make your work later on easy. Now separate the male users and the female users. Make another record. Blah blah blah. Blah. Who cares?
Who cares?
It's all math.
Yeah.
These guys think you can find a girlfriend with math.
Go through all the users' short bios and pick the ones that catch your attention. Go through the long bios and choose the ones that hold your interest. Oh my God.
I'm never gonna
Go through their profile pictures.
No.
Choose the ones you find
No,
attractive.
no.
How about you go jump in a lake?
I'll stay alone.
Yeah, this is very long.
Holy shit, this is one fucking answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Wow.
All right. Well, that was a lot. There's also a similar question here. Why is it so hard to find a girlfriend here on Quora? I'm a girl.
I could.
They just want us to answer and
Yeah.
tell them we love them.
And we do.
Yeah. I'll be your girlfriend, Quora user.
Wait, I like that first answer.
Because Quora isn't a dating site. It's a website for questions and answers. You
Yep.
don't come to Quora to date. Thank
Big
you,
facts.
Connor.
A lot of upvotes,
Big
including from
facts.
Jeremy.
Upvote.
Connor Vowell.
Connor Vowell's bio says, "Hey, if you're looking here, it means you are possibly interested in me and my answers. Thanks for that, even if you aren't."
I didn't realize Quora was such like a social media adjacent.
Yeah, Alex is on here. Unfortunately, at our live show, we our guest wrote that he's transgender, but then we forgot to write what year, so it made it former transgender. Now it's like a
Yeah,
whole
now I'm
thing.
like part of the problem.
I don't know if I could delete it. Could I get rid of
You
that?
can't change it. You can change it right now.
Hey, whatever else you need to do to my Quora account, feel free to get
I got rid of
there.
it for you. I got rid of it.
Oh, okay. We're getting better at Quora every week.
All right. Well, that's enough of that one.
Better at Quora. Like it's a skill.
I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Ooh, what was that last one? What's the most humiliating diaper punishment you have experienced?
What's the most humiliating diaper punishment you have experienced?
Alex?
Huh. Well, I remember that I would have to wear one
Yeah.
when I would shit myself as like a little baby.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah. However, I
Early
didn't find it
starter, nice.
humiliating at the time. I kind of thought it was awesome.
I thought it was cool as
You
hell.
have the shame emotion.
Yeah, I was
imbued
just
in
like
you.
El Mao with me, kind of
Right,
thing.
right.
I'm trying to stop saying El Mao on there, and I just
El-
can't
El
stop.
No one likes it because Alex doesn't think it's LMAO. He thinks it's El Mao.
El Mao.
I
But he
can't
refuses
stop saying
to
it.
I like
change
that.
it.
I like
It's
it.
unfortunately at the forefront of my vocabulary,
People don't like it.
and I need to be
And I'm
punished.
one of those people.
I need to be punished.
Put
for
your
saying
diaper
it.
back
Put your
on.
diaper back on.
The thing is, I love it. I love to wear it. Old people wear diapers.
Yeah, and so do people when they go see the ball drop on New Year's Eve.
Is that true?
Oh, so
Yeah.
gross.
Oh,
you have
to
to
dress
stand
up as
there.
Baby New Year.
No, it's like to
No.
piss yourself while being hedged in by thousands.
Did you not know
of
this,
people.
Alex?
No.
Yeah.
You have to get there for like 8 hours before it happens.
This is a
And there's no
humiliating diaper
bathrooms.
punishment.
Yeah, that,
So you-
that really is what it is.
Yeah.
Chili's and TGI Fridays and shit will not let you in.
Yeah, apparently.
Anderson Cooper gave me a humiliating diaper punishment this year.
That would be interesting.
That'd be
like,
great if the hosts also were backwards.
It'd be funny if that's how you like found out you have a fetish. Like you're at the New Year's Eve thing and you're shitting in your diaper and you're like, I kind of have a boner.
I love
If only this happened more than
Kinda
once
works.
a year.
Yeah, right.
This is my year.
How many people go? Must be a
So
few
many,
thousand.
Jeremy.
Statistically,
It's a lot. It's like 100,000.
they're all shitting their pants
Yeah.
at the thing.
Not a very good way to run into the new year.
I gotta
not a good-
say-
not a good start.
I don't think they're shitting. I think they're
Ooh, we got a
pissing.
conspiracy
I
theorist
think
here.
they're pissing.
They're just pissing.
Oh, they're pissing.
They're definitely pissing.
They're pissing. Otherwise, why would you have the diaper? But if they take a huge dump, you're gonna have to live with that.
That sounds like a nightmare, man. That sounds like a fucking humanitarian crisis.
Yeah,
Well-
it's like carrying around a Joey in your pouch for the rest of the night.
I've never done it, but people who wear diapers, they say, That's what the point is. It's to catch your shit and piss.
You and your diaper
Apparently,
culture.
You don't feel
Well,
it.
yeah, I didn't think it was a fashion thing.
No, I just mean like it. I imagine it's not as uncomfortable as we think.
Babies are very fashion forward.
Yeah. It's probably not uncomfortable if you're just wearing a diaper, but if I had to wear slacks over a diaper,
Yeah, that sounds
yeah.
miserable.
that'd be constricting.
There's all these.
Wearing skinny
if you
jeans.
could, if you go to the back of a pharmacy, they'll have the adult diapers for incontinent people, and they'd still try to make them sexy for you. So they'll have like models and they're posing in their diaper.
Sure.
And it's kind of a
Hey, even
clash.
this beautiful woman is wearing a diaper.
you could be
See?
this
This could be
dime
you.
piece who can't stop shitting.
Very aspirational. It's a fucking sexy Carmen Electra type, smoldering gaze.
Carmen Electra this is pretty much a Carmen Electra show. I think she comes up every single week.
We weirdly talked about her last week, and how sexy her diaper
I just want to
is.
see her in a diaper. That's all I'll say. Hey, that's all I'm trying to say.
Do it for mama. Do a diaper for mama.
Anyway, any humiliating diaper punishments at
These
this
are
Quora,
gonna be
Jeremy?
these are gonna be sick. Look
Oh,
how
this
much
long.
text this is.
That's like 3,000
Christ, use
words.
a
That's really
hard
something.
return, please.
They got to publish that.
I'll just read the first sentence. This is
Okay.
from Sunshine Girl. She says, I started wetting the bed at age 12. My mom started making me wear my little sister's pull-ups to bed. Yeah, we're not reading the rest of that.
No, that can't be good. That can't be good. I don't think that's good.
Oh my God, these are all so long. These are all serial killers, right?
No one's like, one time I got trapped in a wheat thresher and I was wearing a diaper. The end.
This one's about being 16. I don't want to read about you being 16 wearing a diaper.
It makes sense to me the diaper
Yeah, I want some
fetish
baby
people are also
testimonials.
sickos.
I actually do need to read a little of this because it's weird. Tom Smith says, when I was 16, I threw a tantrum when my parents said I was acting like a baby, so I would become one. I could only speak when spoken to. I don't get a choice in what I do or wear. I have to be supervised at all times. I'll be changed or checked whenever my parents want. Babies don't get a choice in mom's world.
Babies don't get a choice in mom's world, Jeremy.
All right, well,
You're living in mom's world.
I can't read the rest of
Sounds
that.
like this is kind of like an abusive
I think it's all fetish.
home life. At age 16, you can have a fetish at age 16.
My assumption is that this man is 45 and he's making this story
Yeah,
up.
that's probably true.
You think people go online and lie like that?
What are you poised there for?
I was going to wait till we were farther away from
Sorry.
They're all
this
so
dark heart
weird.
of the internet. Well, I kind of was hoping one of us would have a story.
About diapers?
Yeah, about
One of
having a
us?
humiliating diaper story where you have to wear a diaper and you were humiliated, you cry and you poop yourself.
I mean, the people on this website seem very forthcoming about their weird.
They
Yeah.
don't seem humiliated by it.
No.
No one has written less than like 5,000 words.
You know, if I was humiliated by it, I would not tell everyone on Quora.
Yeah.
I'd probably
Yeah.
keep it to myself.
I like this one. Actually, I never had that happen.
Yeah, me too, dude. Honestly, bro, me too.
Then he says, I did, however, get put in depend diapers by my nurse who wears them too, so we could simply let loose.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Hey man, let's like let loose a bit. It's like doing a drug, you know?
Fire it off.
Wearing a diaper is like doing a marvelous.
For this guy, it's like, hey man, smoke a little bit of this diaper.
Oh, baby.
Let loose a bit.
Hell
Why
yeah.
are you so stressed out?
I think I got another good one after this.
Yeah, so this is the last one we have. I'm so excited for this one. I love this one so
This
much.
is just for Django.
This question is, if someone just randomly took your cell phone and stomped on it, breaking it while smiling and laughing, how would you react? Now, what's interesting about this is that the answer comes from verified user Orson Scott Card. Do you know who this is, Django?
Like a science fiction.
The
writer?
author of
famous,
Ender's Game.
Insane sci-fi writer. He is like a full-on, like he was like an early conspiracy theorist. And like he's like very, very racist, but in
He's
a way
like a
that's
Tom
like,
Clancy type. He's like Tom
Yeah, but
Clancy,
he's
but he does like
weirder.
sci-fi.
Like,
Tom
he-
Clancy's pretty weird,
Tom Clancy's dead.
He is dead.
but he doesn't take place in the his ideas don't take place in the future. Like
Right.
this.
But Orson Scott Card, I remember like when Obama was running for president in 2008, he was like, if Obama wins, there will be gangs of black people who take over every
what Orson
city.
Scott Card said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, they're going to take over all the cities,
Yeah.
which is just like, where did you come up with
That was a hard time when that happened.
Is that what happens in Ender's Game? I've never read it.
Well, Ender's Game is about a little boy who's very smart.
And he also is good at karate, and he kills the guy in the shower.
Yeah, he also Orson Scott Card is very homophobic. But
By
his
the way,
books,
spoilers for Ender's Game.
a lot of his books are like, and then I soaped up my naked body to hug this other boy.
Yeah.
No, that's not homophobic at all. It's
And in the military, you have to do
homophilic.
that. Anyway, so the question is, what would you do if a guy broke your phone?
Yeah, if someone just randomly took your cell phone and stomped on it, breaking it while smiling and laughing, how would you react? And this is like Orson Scott Card's been waiting his whole life for this.
See, this is pretty funny because previous guest of the show, Danny Feltz, I believe one time took a guy's phone out of his hand after he tried to run him off the road because Danny bikes everywhere in a car, and he took his phone out of his car and threw it off a bridge. And so they pretty much like did this in real life.
Danny did that?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to do.
Christ.
Danny's cool. He's 6'3". You can do stuff like that.
I don't do stuff like that. I'm 6'3".
Well, you should start.
Fighting people.
I remember after that episode, he was talking shit about someone else, and Daddy said, he's the bad kind of autistic. I'm the good kind of autistic.
It's so important to pick your
Yes,
side.
we are dividing into camps. Either
He's
with
in
us
the
or
blimp.
against us.
He's in the blimp. Django's in the train.
Anyway, Orson Scott Card
Evil
says,
autism.
I can imagine pulling a pen out of my pocket and stabbing him deeply in the throat.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Fortunately, I believe that in reality, I would remember in time that I don't use my phone much except as an audiobook player. It is easily replaceable. I already have a second mobile phone as a backup, and no possession of mine is worth the life of a human being.
I would regret killing that guy with my pen right after I did it, but I would do that shit.
So I would walk away thoroughly disgruntled, but aware that regruntlement was only as far away as the nearest Verizon store, where I could replace my Galaxy Flip. And if it was my Unihertz Atom that he shattered, I already have Unihertz's latest jelly waiting for me to activate it.
What is this product placement part of
Also-
Inventing these things? What the fuck is a Unihertz jelly?
No idea.
Thanks to my friends at Verizon, I could get a new phone like that.
Yeah. Verizon, please leave this threatening quora message. Please, it'll help our brand so much.
Hey, Verizon, another psycho came up and smashed my phone while laughing. Again.
The last thing he says is, also at 72 with no martial training, I am probably too slow and weak to put that pen in his throat anyway.
That's
Why'd you even bring
That's
it up,
life for you.
Orson?
I just love that Orson Welles is on here. I have to follow
Orson
him.
Scott Card. Orson Welles is
sorry,
not
Orson
on
Welles. I don't know
Quora,
why
and
I
we
said
need to be
Orson
clear
Welles.
about
Man,
that
he's
as a
he has a lot
content
of fucking
creator.
answers, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
All right, we got to read a few
all
more
the
Orson
nut
Scott Card
jobs of
answers.
the world go on.
Oh, he's a
Quora.
Mormon.
He is a Mormon. He
We
has
want
4
more of him,
questions.
Mon. I'm sorry, Jeremy. What were you saying?
Oh, baby!
He has asked 4 questions. They're not really that interesting, though.
Okay.
How do the Ravens work?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
How do the Ravens work?
Does he mean the football team?
No, he says like homing pigeons, so each is good for only one destination, or are they given
Oh, is
instructions?
that like a Game of Thrones thing?
This is, he's putting questions in here and then is like writing his book, The Work of Ravens, and it's one hand washing the next. You're just making money for Orson Scott Card when you're on here, honestly.
Yeah. I'm trying to find anything that's not like, I don't know.
Personal.
Boy.
My wife Jeanette asked me, "When is your birthday?"
Will Biden still be in the office by Christmas? He's old. You never know when he might die, become disabled, or succumb to dementia and no longer be able to function.
I had to kill him with my pen. If you wrote on Quora that you were going to kill the president with a pen, would the FBI like come get you, or they think it's funny?
You think that the FBI is monitoring Quora?
Yeah, but they're everywhere.
It's got to be really, really difficult for them to distinguish between like lunatics and like people who just type like lunatics.
Yeah, the rest of Quora's base.
Yeah.
I can't find anything interesting, but I'll look for another episode and try to see if he said anything that's
To
like,
be
funny.
continued.
To be continued on Orson Scott Card.
Yeah.
Shadow of Orson Scott Card.
Is there a celebrity that totally annoys you? And he says, the My Pillow guy. His voice could kill frogs. Flo, I'm glad she got steady work, the dream of every actor, but I switch channels or fast forward whenever I see her face. Bill Gates, a monopolist, he made John D. Rockefeller look like an altruist in his perfidious treatment of competitors. He created nothing and only succeeded by using other people's ideas. But if you're rich, you must be smart, think idiots.
I've never
nails him at the end.
I've never come across someone who has such strong opinions on Flo from Progressive before.
She went to my college, not when I was there, but they fucking love her at Binghamton University.
Obsessed with Flo.
The year after me, she gave like the graduation speech. And there's like a photo of her in our library.
Ensure your life with
Bronze
success.
bust of her.
Yeah.
Cradling two college students.
I'm trying to think of even like a thing she does. She's just kind of next to a car and is nice, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty simple shtick.
What else do you got to do, really? Flo, we love your work.
Shout out to Flo.
Shout out to Flo. Flo, come on the show.
Flowrators.
I would love to have Flo on the show.
Flo would be a big
Flow riders.
Big
Yeah.
Big get.
We're the Flow Riders.
You guys should start trying to get celebrity guests. Why are you getting fucking comedians and shit?
I don't know.
That's just who I know.
I know.
I'm trying to get Flo for
You
Progressive.
should start getting spokesmen.
We've been trying to get Hunter
Man.
Biden.
That would be a good get.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Apparently, he has a whole podcast on Spotify that's just about him doing drugs and cooking something. I looked into this extensively.
My pitch to Alex is that we just try to convince him the website's called crack.com, and then maybe he'll come on.
Yeah.
It's a low blow, but Hunter, if you're listening, we're just joking.
Just
about
kidding.
that.
Come chop it up with us and Orson Scott Card.
We'll read all kinds of authors' comments with you.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we should ask a question.
Yeah, I think that wraps up the show right there. We had a really good one a little while back. Was it diaper related?
Who can remember?
I remember being on the diapers thinking, this is really good.
Every episode we come up with a question in the middle, and then we forget it by the end.
It's a tradition for us. Django, what are you curious about?
If you guys had asked me in advance, I probably would have had a good one.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, what about killing a guy with a pen, using that as a launching point? Yeah. If you kill a guy with a pen,
do you get to go to heaven?
Can you still go to heaven?
Can you still go to heaven?
All right.
It doesn't fully make sense, though, does
If
it?
you
It's good enough for
kill
It
four.
doesn't
someone,
fully make sense. I feel like we're almost there.
Can you still go to heaven? But how about this? If you kill someone using a pencil like the Joker,
Okay. Oh, that's it.
can you still go to heaven?
Can you still go to heaven?
This should get some well-informed debate going.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, you punch that up. Do whatever you need to do. In the meantime, we're going to get the plugs going here. Django, thank you so much for returning to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It's been a thrill laughing it up here at the Flow Riders with you. Where can our folks find you? At home, abroad, and on the World Wide Web?
You can find me all over the internet. I have a bunch of social media websites. I'm on it. The handle is at Django Industries, except Twitter X, it's just at Django. But really, the winning play is going to YouTube and watching Bag of Tricks, my debut stand-up special, an hour of hilarity and paranoia.
That's how you bring home the big win. And I know I'll be watching it again, even though I'm in it for like a second. I'll just be clicking the part I'm in.
You're going to do the JFK thing back and to the left of your own reaction shot.
Yeah, I'm going to be Leo DiCaprio.
Was I really delighted here, or is he using editing tricks?
At this point, I was mostly just giving it up for the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for all of us here.
Yeah.
If you want more episodes, go to patreon.com/Quorators. Otherwise, we'll be back here next week.
Also, if you answer our question, please use the term scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
All right.
Eggs.
Bye-bye.